trying to get in the camera, jumping up and down, throwing stuff. Ooh, ew. Alright, what you want on it? Just mustard?
Yep, just a little mustard.
Let me say her hot dog. I eat too soft.
That's a bet. That coronavirus, that shit is real. That coronavirus,
Why would you with her?
that bitch is real. That bitch is real. That coronavirus, that shit is real. Huh? Crown trying to save his season. He quit so he could try to get a fresh start. Cause he's ever going got them at 2 or 3. You were headed down, not going to the playoffs,
Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set.
Man, it don't matter. It ain't nothing but the game. I run it back. Ain't no thing. That's why I send it back.
This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, has
you get ready to go down 10-zip first quarter.
When their Seahawks are introduced, we're ready for football as the Seahawks.
All I know that coronavirus is real.
The Los Angeles Rams. This is taking about.
No, I just reset my shit because I don't want to hear no excuses, dog.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I don't want this shit. Because that coronavirus, that shit is real. Man, I ain't say you can cheat, bro. How you cheating and the shit cut off?
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Coronavirus. That stuff is real.
We do have a penalty flag down.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to
now what you gonna do?
Right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that.
Now what you gonna do?
In order to get that done.
On second down, it's Holmes.
Now what you gonna do?
To get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course
now what you gonna do?
Due to the previous penalty.
Hold tight.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Now what you going to do?
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, they open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Fourth down, and out is the all-pro punter from a year ago, Michael Dixon, to punt for Seattle. Standing just outside his own goal line. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside.
Put that for the hot dog. Somebody use that. That coronavirus. That stuff is real. Go ahead on, man. Get on out of here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Blip.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson.
Oh, God, that motherfucker hit me, man.
He's picked off at his own 46. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, and INT.
That's a flag like a motherfucker, dog.
Try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Now what you going to do?
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long.
Now what you going to do?
And an alley to run. that time he was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down.
What you gonna do?
Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play.
What you gonna do?
2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
I don't know. Just fucking around, man.
And incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
What are you talking about?
The bottom line, tremendous starting.
When you cut game off the first game.
They wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Now what you gonna do?
Tackle. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy.
Now what you gonna do?
30.
Yo. Who that?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game is starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right?
Man, what you going to do?
Matchup, creative.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Now what you gonna do?
And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that
defense? Don't worry about it.
There.
Now what you gonna do?
Absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like
now what you gonna do?
Play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Now what you gonna do?
There for him.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Now what you gonna do?
Slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means, that's my fault. He was wide open. I got to run that play.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big
I got to. He was so open. I ain't even.
Not a great start.
But the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
what in the fuck?
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
You can't block him. I'm on the back of the
punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
Now what you gonna do?
They'll run on 1st down.
Now what you gonna do?
He'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Now what you gonna do? Now what you gonna do?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. 3-0.
But they let you do it when I start. That's cool. I ain't tripping. Like I said, now what you gonna do?
Ball up to the
man, run the ball, bro.
They come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Holmes.
So you run the ball.
He'll get up near the 45.
Pick them on defense.
At the 44. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second
Man,
down.
please don't do that, man.
On second down now, it's Holmes. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Second and 1. Eluding the pressure right.
Now what you gonna do?
Eat this one as down he goes. The Seahawks on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. And an alley to run.
Right up. Fumble. He's running slow. Just get him.
Not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the pass.
Now what you gonna do?
Running back. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Now what you gonna do?
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down.
Now what you gonna do?
And once again, not
running
much
out of
running
options,
room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Now what you gonna do?
He'll drop to throw.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here, dog!
He's throwing one.
That made a nigga stop.
That doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But
now what the fuck you gonna do?
Off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within your.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man! You threw that bitch right to me, dog.
To those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Damn!
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per
now what I'm going to do?
That answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On second down now, Dickerson. Limited.
Now what I'm going to do?
About 3 to the 21. On third down, Wilson dancing to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Now what you gonna do?
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first
it's time to turn it up a notch.
Look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And to give this time to the tailback. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Oh, my God, he had
in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4. Now Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Carson. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's a bad man right there. The boy took on the tackle and made the hit.
2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action here on 1st down. He gets it to Cooks. And they do get him down.
Now what you gonna do,
before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Wilson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point safely through. And the lead is now 10-3.
Now what you gonna do? Be a hero?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
That ain't gonna be a hero.
Just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Run the ball,
time
bro.
for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they
now what you gonna do?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes
I'm looking for the screen to shake and cut off any moment now.
Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
You reaching all the way in the goddamn bag, big dummy.
I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside
you reaching all the way in the damn bag now, bro.
The sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know, special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week.
Reaching all the way in the goddamn bag now.
I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On 2nd and 9.
That boy wide open.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That boy wide open, guys.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson. And he's going to go down again.
I don't even know why I did that again,
So they
man.
come out of the locker room trailing, but
I really
like
don't.
That, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out
Even
well
can't
in the
block
second
shit.
half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down. But now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most
now
of the
what you gonna do?
First half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
Now what you gonna do?
Or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's able to get out.
Now what you gonna do?
Brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Now what you gonna do?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He'll look to throw. Looking for White on the deep ball.
Now what you gonna do, dummy?
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
Now what the fuck you gonna do?
This back to the 32-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them,
I got to get to the outside.
At least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't
now
want.
What you gonna do?
Yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Now what you gonna do, dummy? Let's go.
Be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now what the fuck you gonna do?
Protect this lead. Give it to the backs. Play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Now what you gonna do?
Down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Now what you gonna do?
To break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong. And
now what you gonna do?
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll work this down.
Now what you gonna do?
Tackled there. Now Wilson on first down. Over the middle.
Now what you gonna do, dummy?
Touchdown, LA. In for the score. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game.
Now what you gonna do?
To pull away a little bit. Get some
running out of options
with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying
pull the plug.
Same thing
Proud.
in every
Pull the plug.
But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on second half no matter what.
Now what you gonna do, dummy?
Whatever. This was a big score to start the second half. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Now what you going to do, dummy?
Third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Now what you going to do?
Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Just throwing this shit up.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Throw that bitch away. Hurry up and throw that bitch away.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted.
Coming through that bitch.
Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson.
Now what you gonna do, dummy?
Cooks. And they'll get it all the way up about
I see you standing there, but you gotta pick one. Who you going with?
A gain of 20 and a first down. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half.
Ooh, break that.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Touchdown, bitch.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson is going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down.
Ooh, Lord.
To no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
Now what you going to do?
Down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
Oh, man, that big wide open.
To escape, and he goes.
Come on, dog. Now what you gonna do?
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the
Crowd still on, or he wouldn't work.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defending.
He's still up here.
Where to go with the football. That led to the second.
Oh. So I'm just fucking with him, man. He got quiet as a motherfucker.
Coming to the line.
Now what you gonna do? Come with the screen. I'm waiting for you.
And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And
now what you gonna do, dummy?
Decided to do a play caller because a one-play drive where you
motherfucker running out of shit to do.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Back to throw now.
Now what you gonna do? Throw it to the people in the stands.
It's incomplete. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's going
Man, thank you.
Out.
Big dummy. Now what you gonna do?
Interception. Picked off at the 30.
Now what you gonna do?
Across midfield and inside the 45. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3?
Man, that bitch got mad. Blitz everybody.
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then with the Eagles.
That's
now what you gonna do?
With the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Don't you do it.
From the shotgun.
Told you don't do it, dummy.
Firing quickly here.
Now what you gonna do?
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
You cheat over there, I'm gonna throw it right in the middle.
Perfect since the
now what you gonna do?
7 of 7.
Don't you do it.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Dummy.
And down inside.
You's a dummy.
15 he goes.
Now what you gonna do?
Again. That's now 30.
You gonna play with him again?
On those last 2
go
plays.
get it. There you go. Play with him. Play with me, son.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson.
Dummy. Get your dumb ass out of here. Now what you gonna do, Crown? Now what you gonna do?
Hat-trick for Russell Wilson.
Running out of options, son.
And the Rams tack on to their advantage. The point after is good. And the
fucking play with that linebacker in front of my face.
Successful.
Let me know you got him. I appreciate it. Touchdown.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Now what you gonna do?
Get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now what you gonna do?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
Can I blitz?
Let's see if
no, I
they
want
can
to
get
blitz.
things back on track.
And this is where
now what you gonna do?
The coach is
man, kill that motherfucker, man.
Being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this two shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch. He said,
now what you gonna do? Throw another. Throw it to the audience again. Now what you gonna do?
Get themselves reasserted and calm things down.
Told you yesterday the defense won't nothing to play with. I told you that.
2nd and 10 now.
Offense ain't shit.
2nd and 10.
Man, what you? Oh man, what a grab!
This will be caught.
Who caught that?
It's a gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks. They'll set up to throw.
Man, you're not gonna keep doing the same thing, bro. Now what you gonna do?
Contact brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw.
Now what you gonna do?
And that is incomplete.
This guy's a bum.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Just because I took it easy on homeboy, I told you.
Back-to-back incompletions. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to
launch give me that shit.
Way downfield.
Now what you gonna do?
Another interception. Picked off down near the 5.
This bitch is threw 9 interceptions.
Interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out.
Now what you gonna do?
Look
how slow he is.
30, past the 20, 10.
Now what you gonna do?
Brandon Cooks.
Pull the plug now, Crown.
And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah,
this is what the fuck happens when you push somebody down or come hit them, still on them from the back and run. This is what the fuck happens when you catch up to them.
Confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Motherfucker came right behind me and punched me in the back of my neck and ran.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken.
I ran that bitch down and beat his ass. Now what you gonna do, Brown?
Here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
Brown got this bitch on auto computer.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll
Ain't playing no more.
I guess it's time now to lead.
Look at this shit picked off. Look at him.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
I want to know what the hell he was waiting on. He was wide open the whole time.
Now back to throw.
Pick it, throw it.
Now a desperation.
Oh, give me that
throw
shit.
Deep downfield.
You big dummy.
And they almost had another one.
Now what you gonna do?
All over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
No, that shit keep playing back in my head every time they say crown. This is his exact word. They say crown. Now what you gonna do, Bob?
But he's showing incredible leadership.
They say crown.
Still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball.
You run everybody in this jump. You say, yeah, I run Oak Boy. I run
This
shit was about a week and a half ago. I remember him saying that shit. I ain't even say nothing to him.
Wilson wants to throw it.
Now what you gonna do, Bum?
Caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Now what you gonna do?
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I ain't even say nothing to him.
Throwing is Wilson. And this one's in.
He was talking to somebody. He said, yeah.
Still throwing the football here. And obviously,
he gave Bob his respect, and he gave somebody else his respect.
Now what you gonna do?
Now what you gonna do?
Stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play.
Now what you gonna do?
Passes may work. Exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving. Keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs,
come
on.
on.
As good as running the football.
You know I'm always ready.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson.
Oh boy, you know I got away on your ass that first time I played.
You probably did.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You a good nigga now. I really don't want to.
No, I ain't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All I want is respect. That's why I be telling you, I don't talk shit. I just want you to respect me when I get on the stick. You may whoop my ass. I just want you to respect me. Some of you young boys don't respect me. Like the young boy I'm playing right now, he don't respect me at all.
You put him across your knee right now.
You already know what time it is. Get him an old-fashioned one. He ain't said nothing since 4 minutes in the first quarter.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled.
I got to, man. And he just throwing pick. Look at this pick. Big dummy.
I think the nigga, he forcing shit. He ain't got no offense.
Man, he ain't got shit, bro.
And you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running
Tuco.
Everyone. I want to see something executed.
Hey, the boy pretty decent now. The only thing you got that can beat everybody.
Something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And maybe we can look at that and say,
big dummy. What you gonna do?
Another throw on 2nd.
This motherfucker can't get past the 50.
As well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at 3rd and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and
That's how he get it. That's how he get it win.
And that's crazy. And that's crazy. Niggas want these scrambling quarterback, and when you take that shit away from them, they don't want to.
Man, what you gonna do, bum?
That's crazy.
He goes down.
That's crazy.
So the LA Rams with a victory here,
and that's some real shit. That's some real shit.
That put this one on ice.
That's real shit.
You get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But
he said, come on.
Sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments.
Man, I want to hear Crown voice. I want to hear Crown.
Done in this one.
So for LA,
I just want to hear his voice. What the fuck he
They
at?
emerge victorious here, and they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they drop.